Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I am going to show you how to make these lovely little Christmas trees. Now I have made them into paper clips, of course, and I think they're lovely. They're origami, so it's just a square piece of paper which you fold up, and it's super simple. And they are gorgeous, and again you can make them out of book paper. I've just got tea stain, coffee stain paper. This is a piece of paper that I had from my Friday freebie. This is a piece of paper which is it was just sort of like packaging paper which I put gesso on. This is some of my Christmas paper, and this is my butterfly paper here, which is lovely. So you don't have to sort of use them with Christmas paper, you can use them with any paper. So I think they are really nice. And I've also used, for the stars on the top, are the little corrugated stars which we used in the last video. So, and these ones here I popped some wire on. So I've got some wire with some beads on there, which I think looks great. Now these have got the little strings of the glue stick on there still. Just doesn't look very tidy at the back, but it's okay. And that's to show you how this was sort of like, I was sort of like practicing on these. So I've got sort of paper clip on there, so you just clip it on. This one I don't think I've put a paper clip on there, so you could use that just to stick on a tag, which would look nice. So you can use them however you like. This one has just got Merry on there. I got a little doily, a little bit of bling, and that's made into a paper clip. So they are super easy and just gorgeous, and that just slips on there like that. So again, you can have the paper clip from the top, or you can have it from the side as well, so you can just slip it onto your page like that. But they are lovely. So I'm going to show you how I made these. Now I'm going to use some of my wire again. This is the florist wire. I've got one of my giant needles just for the wire. I've got a little bow to pop at the bottom of the tree, but I'm going to show you first how to actually fold it. Now I've got a big piece of paper here, so you just need a square. This is 8 by 8. Okay, let me just make sure I'm in shot. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to fold it in a quarter like that, and then you open it out. And what we want to do is just bend these pieces into the middle like so, and fold that down just like you're making a paper aeroplane. So make sure they are folded up into the middle like that. Super, like that. And then what we want to do, fold this all the way up so the two points touch each other, and fold that down. So that's what it looks like. And then turn it to the side, and you want to fold these pieces in, so they want to be level with this bit here. So fold that in, make sure that's flat like that, so it's level with that piece like that. And the same on the other side. So fold that over so that is level. Okay, so you really sort of like got a little pointy triangle there. Then you want to bring this piece down, so fold that down so this is sort of like level with here. Just I mean these flappy bits, so it's all sort of level. Try and get it as straight as possible, and then this bottom piece will fold up like that. So then when you turn it over, you have your lovely tree with a pot. So that is so easy. Now what I've done, I've actually glued these pieces down. So I'm just going to use my glue gun, because it's sort of instant stick, isn't it? So I'm just going to stick these pieces down like that, and then this piece here just like that, just so it sticks down nicely. And there we have it, one nice big tree. Now again, you can decorate that however you like. You can probably stencil over that, draw little baubles or hang little baubles on there if you've got anything. So that's how you make it. I probably wouldn't make one as big, but that is just to show you how it's done. So I'm going to make a smaller one, which is here. So let me just see how big this is. This is 10 centimeters, which is about 4 inches square, or 10 centimeters square. So again, I'm going to fold this in half, in a quarter, like that, sort of like diagonally, should I say. Now I'm going to fold it again. This goes into the middle, so you want to find your middle line. And again, this one comes down and we fold it into the middle. Make sure we are straight. And then we are going to fold this piece up so it touches the tip to tip. And then these pieces fold in, sides in, so they are level with this underneath piece here. Okay. Make sure that's straight. The thinner the paper, the better, really, because you don't want this to be too thick. So if you've got some printed paper that you've printed onto copy paper, it's perfect for doing this. Then you want to just bend this piece down. So this paper is quite thick, so it's quite difficult to fold. And what you want to do then is bring that bit up, because that will be the size of your pot. So if you wanted a long thin pot, you can, and if you wanted a short stubby pot. So that all depends how far you want to fold it up. Okay, and there we go. There's your little tree. And I think they are so quick and so simple. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do some of the wire. I'll show you how to bend the wire. This one I've just threaded beads on, but I'm going to just glue this down. So glue gun is great for this because it's sort of like instant, isn't it? So it just sticks down really quickly. If you've got wet glue, get something to sort of... The other ones I did, I've got my little clips and I just clipped them on to hold them to dry. So let's open this little bit up. That there. Just stick that down. Right, I'm going to pop, I've got ink all over me, I'm going to just pop a paper clip on the back first before we decorate the front. So I'm just going to take a piece of paper. What have I got here? So I'm just going to take a piece of this. It doesn't have to be very thick. Just a little scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to go over this lip bit. So I'm just going to sort of like cover up that lip, like that. So let's just measure it. Tear it like that. Pop on our paper clip. Make sure it fits again properly, and that's, you just stick that on the back. So that's what I shall do. Nice and simple. Make sure you've got glue on your paper clip so it doesn't move. And we'll pop that on there. Like that. Now, you don't really see the back, so you can do it a little bit tidier if you want to, but that is perfect. Oopsie. And there we go. Now I am going to pop a little bit of the ink just around the edge, just to make it a little bit sort of vintagey. There we go, a little bit on the little pot on the bottom, like that. Perfect. I wonder if this little bow, do you think that little bow will go on there? It will, won't it? Perfect. So I'm going to do the wire first. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a length of wire. Let's just snip that off. Now this piece is about 24 centimeters, which I don't know what that is in inches. 9.5 inches roughly. Okay, so now I've got my big needle, embroidery needle, a darning needle. You could use anything. You could use what they called little skewers, anything like that. So I'm just wrapping it around super simply like that. Just make a little spiral all the way around, push it down like that, and then just pull it off, and then you can just pull it out like that. And what I did, I just threaded on some little beads, but I won't do that now because it takes a little bit of time. And I'm just going to pop that on there. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on there, just so that stays in place. And then I'm going to just wiggle this around like this. So it all depends on how much wire you've got, to how many sort of like wiggles that you can have like that. I'm going to bend it a little bit around so you keep it sort of flat like that, which is great. And then I'm going to take one of the little stars, which I'm just going to pop on the top. So these are lovely. These are just the ones that I did out of the corrugated card the other day. Again, you can use whatever you like. You can pop a star out of some shiny paper or something like that, can't you? So that's really nice. And now I'm going to get some stickles, and I'm just going to, oh, my glue everywhere, pop a little bit of stickles over the star so it's nice and shiny and Christmassy like that. Get some glue off there, and then I'm going to pop a little bit just of the stickles onto, because it's glue, it will stick to the metal, so it will stick to the wire. So I'm just going to go round the wire just a little bit like that. You can see it, just, you probably won't be able to see it too much. Just going to stick that little bit of wire down with a glue gun there, just to keep it in place. Oops. And then I have, put the lid on, I have some of these. This is liquid pearls in silver and gold. So that's what I've done on this one. I've just popped some silver and gold liquid pearls on there, just a few, just to make it look like little baubles. Again, you can pop little gems on there, whatever you like, whatever you've got to embellish. And again, you don't have to make them into paper clips, you can make them into little dingly danglies. Just pop them in your Christmas journals, so you can do whatever you like with them, but I think they are just so lovely. Now, I've been asked quite a lot of times as well for things for men, little paper clips and stuff, and I think if you had a Christmas card you could pop one of these on there, which is nice, because these little trees are very versatile, I think. So there we go, a few little bubbles on there, and then we can pop on the lovely little little bow on the bottom, little bit of glue gun, and we stick that on there. And how lovely is that? Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And then what we want to do, just pop it onto the top of your page, onto your card like that, and I think it makes it a lovely addition to any of your journals or cards or gifts like that. So there we go, guys. So that's a nice Christmassy one, again for the 1st of December. So I will try and do a couple of sort of Christmassy bits throughout December as well, but I think these are absolutely gorgeous and so simple to make. You could just do them really quickly and then have a session of decorating them all. But you can make them out of all sorts of things. This is just made out of some book paper. I got a few layers of book paper just to make it a little bit sturdier. Folded it up and it looks really sort of like rustic and nice, which is lovely. And again, little ones, tiny little ones, and ones that aren't even made out of Christmassy paper. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do give it a go. I'd love to see them in the Facebook group. So thank you so much for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.